Hey everybody, it's Lo again. I'm bringing another beginner's guide to the game of war, how to get your stronghold from level 2 to level 21. In my previous video, I was showing you some basic steps how to get the most benefits out of your resource tiles that are allotted to you in the game. What I've done is gotten all my resources up to level 5, and I want to show you how to check your income for each resource. I'm going to use my logging farm as an example. All you have to do is hit the tile that you're looking for. It shows you your hourly income, your capacity, and your overall for all your tiles. To see what your income is going to be for later levels, all you have to do is hit more information. It will show you all the levels, how much resources you'll get from this one tile, and what's the max capacity. So, on another note, I want to talk to you about a few things I did not mention in my first video. One of them is, why did I get my VIP status up so high? It's just not because of the instant construction speed up, it's also due to your quests. What will happen is, once you reach level 7 VIP status, all daily quests will become autocomplete. Once you reach level 8, all alliance quests will become autocomplete. But sadly to say, once you get all that done, VIP quests will never become autocomplete. No matter how far you get in the game, you'll always have to do one at a time. Another thing I wanted to bring up is joining an alliance. Things that you want to look for in an alliance is, are they active? Are they good with numbers? For me, I'm in an alliance called NXO. We're really big about supporting one each other. We're very active. We're always growing. One thing that you have to remember is, if you want to join someone's alliance, say if you have a friend, relative, someone that you met on here, to join theirs, and if it's in another kingdom, you have to do it before Stronghold level 6, because once that point, it's over. You can't transfer out of your kingdom, you're stuck. So, yeah. Some of the benefits of becoming an alliance member is gifts. With gifts, you either have to purchase the packages or kill monsters. One good thing about it is, when your other alliance members do the same thing, you get the gifts also. And the gifts vary. You can get gold, resources, speed ups, P-shields, knickknacks that you really didn't want, now you're stuck with. Another good thing about being an alliance is the alliance store. And once in the store, there's multiple categories of things that you can get. Say if you're doing something in your academy with the research and you only have an hour left, or you're upgrading a building and you only have an hour left and you want to get it done because you're in a rush and you want to start on something else, you can find the item that you're looking for. And so if I needed a 1 hour speed up, there it is. And if I didn't have any gold, this makes it so much easier. And the way to purchase these things is loyalty points. And to get loyalty points, you have to complete quests, or you have the option of getting it while you're opening gifts. It's pretty easy to start collecting these. They accumulate really fast, so you won't really have an issue. Also, one good thing about this store is, if they're out of something and you need it, you can always get a hold of a higher ranking and say, hey, will you restock it for me? I need it ASAP. They're usually pretty good on trying to get these things done. Another good thing about the alliance is the alliance help. And with the alliance help is, say if you're doing research again, or you're upgrading a building, or building something, you can ask help from your other alliance members. And if they click help, what happens is it knocks off so much of the time left on speeding it up. It's really beneficial. You can help others do it. It just makes the game go by so much easier and faster. Another good thing about the Alliance is Alliance Reinforce. Say you're just struggling with the game, your P shield goes down, enemies are just getting you left and right, you can actually go and ask your Alliance members for help with their soldiers, and what they can do is they can send their soldiers to your stronghold and help you protect it. There's a lot more benefits with your Alliance in your Alliance city. I'm going to make a video later down the road to explain more details about it, but I just wanted to give you the basics. So another thing is pay attention to your events. It's really easy to see. You have your Kingdom event, Alliance event, Solo event, Inferno Solo event, and with this all you really have to do is click it. As you can see, I already got my points I needed, but once you do, you actually get prizes. And you have different tier prizes, like that was tier 1, tier 2, tier 3. And it's something that can come in really handy because it gives you a decent amount of resources. And you are going to need resources for this game. So just a preparation for that. Also on the side, it will show you your P shield. So if you ever wonder how much time you have left, all you have to do, and it will tell you exactly how much time. And if your P shield is down, the devil will be away. This right here is my resource help. It gives me so much of a boost. You can also click that to show you how much time is left. It's a nice little bar to have so you can keep monitor on everything. Power. I want to explain power to you guys. Sometimes it's difficult to put power, but sometimes it's really easy. To see what you're powering up the most, all you have to do is go up here and click the power button. Once again, it'll show you all your boosts, your P shields. But if you scroll down, it'll show you your power, and it'll show you where you're getting all your power from. That's a nice benefit to know. So let's get back to the guide to help. We're going to be starting on buildings today. As you can tell, I have left 5 empty slots. Because it's just like resources, you're only allotted 24 spaces. And I need to save these for buildings that I'll have to unlock in the future because my stronghold level is too low. So we're going to start off with the marketplace. The marketplace is not available until level 3 stronghold, so it's going to have to wait for a little bit. And what the marketplace does is, say when you're in your alliance and someone needs help, all you have to do is locate their name, which is pretty simple because it's in alphabetical order, and hit help. And what this does is, say if they need a certain resource, you can go over and send that much resource. But don't worry, the higher your marketplace is, the more that you can send. And so you can also be beneficial to other players who are in need. So with only being allotted 24 slots, you have to be very careful on what you build. And so what I did is I built 5 of each that I could. So we're going to start off with the hospital. So what the hospital does, it actually heals your troops, but it will only heal your troops if your stronghold gets attacked. If you send your troops out to a gold tile or resource tile and someone decides to hit you there, your hospital cannot do anything. So just be aware of that. To see how many troops will the hospital heal, all you have to do is hit more information. Once again, it'll show you all your levels, and it'll show you the max amount of troops this one hospital slot can heal. So don't worry, say if you have 2 million troops, you're not only getting stuck with only getting 40,000 healed, because I have 5 hospitals. eventually down the road, I'll be able to heal 200,000 troops. So to our next building, I'm actually going to go to the Treasury. And what the Treasury is, it is one of the 3 buildings that comes with the game when you first start. What sucks is you cannot use it until level 15. And what this building does, it allows you to deposit gold in there and let it accumulate and increase in gold. So it's like the stock market. You're investing gold into it. And what you have to do is there's a minimum of 10,000 gold deposit, and it'll give you 3 options of how long you want to invest your money into it. And one of them is 30 days. If you can do the 30 days, I will pat you on the back, because sometimes it's really hard not to withdraw that gold to help you get farther in the game. So to our next building setup, it is going to be the villas. And once again, I have created 5 of these. And what the villa does is it helps you with your silver income. Well, sorry to say, it'll always be shitty unless you create like 20 of them. So you go to more information. Once again, it will show your levels, how much you'll get an hour, and what your capacity. The one good thing about your villa is it helps you with your troop training speed. And this will come in need later down the road when you're trying to train tier 3 and tier 4 troops, because those tier troops do take quite a while to train. So the next buildings we're going to be talking about are the barracks. And I have done 5 of these. When you start off the game and you create your first barracks, it'll say that you have to train 20 troops. Wrong. There's an option to train 1 troop. And when you first build your barracks, you're only allotted 4 certain things. The rest of them are grayed out with a lock. You're going to have the option of tier 2, tier 3, and tier 4 troops to unlock. Another thing also about your barracks, it helps you with strategic troops. Downfall is none of these are available until you go to your academy and research them all. So the next building I'm going to talk about is your storehouse, and it is this building right here. It will be in a different location when you start the game, but I have moved it. What the storehouse does for you is, once again, if you're gone or away and don't pay attention to your P shield, and someone decides to hit you, this will at least protect some of your resources. Bad thing is, it will not protect your resources until level 21 for your silver. But as you can tell, for level 21, it'll at least save 2 million of each resource. So for the third building that you get when you first start the game is your watchtower. And what your watchtower does is it tells you if when someone is attacking you, how many soldiers do they have, what kind of hero do they have, what level their hero is, what kind of troops they have. It also tells you when you're going to go attack a stronghold or a tile that someone's on. It can tell you all those informations over again. Something I want to get to you on this topic. When you're out looking for gold or resources, pay attention when you first see it. If you see orange footprints heading there, that means someone's already called first march, and it's basically first dibs on this. And most kingdoms have the rule of first march. Do not mess with those people, because they already have the right of way. If you see the orange footprints walking away from the tile, it's free game. I'll go in more details about first march and those kind of things in a later video, but I just wanted to give you a heads up with that. So our walls. The walls are a lot like barracks. When you first start the game, you're only allotted one kind of trap. The rest of them will have to be like troops. You have to go into your academy and unlock them by doing the research. Also, with being like the barracks, you get strategic traps also, and once again, these are all locked. The one thing that the walls do have that the barracks does not offer is a salvageable trap capacity. And once again, you have to go to your academy and research this. And the higher you get this, the more traps you'll not lose if ever attacked. I have left the two most complex buildings for last, because these will both take time. I have decided to click on the forge. The bottom two are your gem materials and core pieces. What this does is it splits up what kind of gems you have and what kind of materials you have. The same with core and pieces. With these two options, all you can do is discard. So I highly recommend to stay away from these unless you're trying to throw away some things out of your inventory that you no longer need. With your inventory option, it shows you your armor, your weapons, your perks, your jewelry, and it'll show you everything about them. Combine. What this option does is it gives you the opportunity, if you have an item 4 or more, to make it a higher level. As you can see, I have 20 level 2 alloy staff cores. And what you do is you just click it and you click the button combine. You either have the option to combine one at a time or combine all. And what will happen is it'll combine all and it'll tell you that is a level 3 times 5, and it will tell you what it can do. This is the same for pieces, gems, and materials. So with the crafting equipment and craft core equipment, they're basically the same thing, but with the core equipment, your hero has to be a little bit higher level and it's a little bit more complex to do. So I'm going to start you off with the craft equipment. And so when you do this, it's going to show you the options of what everything you have available to craft equipment. And what you're going to have to do is hit recipes to get there. And once again, the bad news is the ancient relics are for usually your hero to be level 50. So I'm going to start you off with regular equipment. So I'm going to go to helmets. Once you do that, it's going to give you a bunch of options of helmets that you can make. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to read through them and you're going to read the description of what kind of boost it gives you. So for example, I'm just going to make a bronze helmet and you're going to hit craft. And once you do this, it'll tell you what the recipes that were needed for it. And then on the bottom, it'll tell you that you can craft it by using silver. And what happens is it'll take a certain amount of silver from you and you'll have to wait a lot amount of time for it to be completed. Or what else you can do is hit instant craft. And what this does, it automatically completes the item needed. And so for time consumption, I'm just going to instantly craft it. Boom, done. And once this page comes up, you can now view the item. And once you view the item, you can embed a gem. And then it'll give you the option of all the gems that you have available to add on there. For right now, you can only embed 3. Later down the road, when you're using your academy, you can get the option for the 4th one. That is the forge. Time for the academy. What the academy does, it gives you different options how to successfully run your stronghold. I am going to start on economics. And what economics is going to do for you is it's going to help your construction speed up, which also your hero will be able to help you too. It's also going to produce more of each of these resources. It's going to help you with troop load and march speeds. It's going to help you with gathering and gold gathering. To make it pretty simple, all you have to do is say if I wanted to level the construction up again, And if it was available, I could hit research. And if you want to know any information about what you need, you can hit research on it, and it'll tell you the resources that you need and any other requirements. So it's pretty explanatory. Gathering is for resource towers out of your stronghold. Gold gathering is for what it says, the new gold tiles after kingdom events or the underground gold taverns outside of your stronghold. I'm going to jump over to combat real quick because this deals with your barracks. And what you're going to happen to do is, it's going to suck and take a lot of time, but it's going to help you in the long run. It's going to allow you to unlock Tier 2 troops, Tier 3, and Tier 4. I just repeat, it's going to take a while. I do recommend getting your boost up as high as you can, so if someone does attack you or you decide to attack someone else, you get that more benefit. And when you do, you can also go to your hero, and if you do not have a reset for your skill points, you can spend 1,000 gold and it'll reset it for you, and then you can select the slotted areas to help your troops. So for your traps, until you're 3 and above, all you can be able to do is activate the trap building. And to show you the academy and how to use it, all you have to do is click on what you're trying to research, if it's available, hit research, and it'll show you that you have everything needed, or if it's going to show you if you do not meet the requirement. So instead of hitting research and waiting 41 minutes and 15 seconds, you can either come over here and hit instant research if you have the right amount of gold. But just to show you for purposes how to use speed ups, I'm going to hit research, and boom, there's the help option. This now shows my alliance members that I need help. But to speed up, you just hit the speed up button. You go down to what you need to speed up. I'm just going to waste an hour real quick, and it's done. And once you complete upgrading a certain building or completing something in your academy or forge, a little green arrow is going to pop up with your quest. And what you're going to do is you're going to hit your empire quest. And what's nice about these, and what the game really doesn't explain, is these do actually help you. All you have to do is click it. It gives you hero XP, it gives you power, and it also gives you resources back. So that's the one nice thing. And this will also help you gain your hero levels really, really fast. So back to the academy. So we're going to go down to our hero. And what this is going to do is it's going to help us attack monsters ranging from level 1 to level 6. It's going to help us with critical hits, recoveries, march speeds, but it's going to take a lot of time and patience because, as you can see, it goes for quite a while, and each one requires minimal requirements. Like, to get monster mastery level 2, I have to come up here to these 3 slots and research these all to level 4. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a quick 15-hour speed up, and boom, it is done. The rest of these I'm going to have to come in at a later date with another video and explain everything, go through step by step of what it does. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, opinions, just leave it in the message box below. I appreciate your time.